I think it might be time to normalize being single and alone. I'm really sick of people making it sound like, in order to be happy, like in your future and everything else, you have to find your person because people will be like, oh, don't worry, you'll find someone eventually or something along those lines. And it's like, okay, but it's okay if I don't also. And by you saying that kind of makes me feel worse about not finding someone.
Thank you, come again.
Just sitting here remembering the 38-year-old man who told me that he wouldn't date a woman who was over 34 because apparently when a woman turns 34 she becomes bitter.
No, ma'am, that's not why. Older women have more trauma from past relationships, they have more baggage, they have a higher body count, and their standards go up as they age. That's why, ma'am.
What he actually meant was he didn't want to date anybody who knew their own mind and wouldn't put up with his shit.
Of course, guys, each time we don't want to date an older woman, we are shamed for it.
Thank you, come again.
So, it's been super fun is being like 34 and trying to date in this world and finding that men that are in their 30s aren't interested in you and men that are in their early 20s and everything above 40 is like very interested in you. So that's been super fun. Do you guys know what the best biological age is for a woman to have a child, as defined in the journal Nature, the most respected scientific journal? It's 18 years old. 18. Yes. So men have been wired for hundreds of thousands of years to be attracted to the best chance to procreate, which is a young woman of that age. The same way as women.
Yes, but we are shamed if we have preferences. If we don't want to date older women, we are called all the names under the sun. But women can have a list of preferences and nobody shames them for that.
Men have been conditioned for hundreds of thousands of years to look for a provider. Now, our society currently goes completely against biology. It shames that 40-year-old man who looks at a 20-year-old girl and likes her. It shames that woman who's looking for a provider. But guys, just because we decided to live in different rhythm than our biology, because maybe it's better this way, I don't know what the answer is. But just because we decided to do that doesn't mean our natural instincts have changed.
Yes.
That woman who makes money now is not necessarily going to be attracted to a guy with no money.
Yes.
And yes, just because he doesn't make money, it makes him less attractive. And that guy who's 50 is not necessarily going to find a 50-year-old woman attractive.
Yes.
That's his biology.
So dating's the worst. Dating in your mid-30s, honestly, like a first date is just like people listing out all of the reasons why their ex is the problem to cover up their red flags, their laundry list of non-negotiables in a partner, and then all their core complaints with the world. And then also like the basic questions. What's your favorite color? What are your hobbies? What's your sign? And I cannot do it. I can't do it anymore.
If a guy cares about what color you like or what sign you are, he's a simp. He's a beta simp.
I cannot do it. So I got a couple solutions. One, you're going to get a list of references. Exes, friends, whatever. Call them up. Ask them whatever questions. Text them, whatever. Ask them. And then I'm going to send a representative from my team for the first date or two. And you can ask them all the background information you need to know, filter out, whatever, all the things.
So she just wants the benefits from a relationship, but she doesn't want to put in the work to get into that relationship. Of course.
And they're also going to bring my writer of the things that like I need to have, water, food, at all dating experiences. And then once all of that is done, then we can kick it.
My vision is so bad that I almost saw something in you.
Your game is so bad that I almost felt sorry for you. Guys, don't do pickup lines or corny lines like this. They don't work. They don't, guys.
All
On a scale from 1 to 10, my friend, you're fucked.
So I'm done. I'm just done. I'm done dating. I'm taking myself out of the dating pool. It's got me in it anyway. I'm just done. Because I'd be damned if I sit out here and ask some dude for the bare minimum ever again. I have 0 talking stages left in me, therefore I have requirements now. My requirements are:
I am getting older. I can't find the man that I want, so my list of requirements just goes up. It's logical, guys.
1, that you come healed. I'm not fixing what another girl broke. 2, I am a very whole woman. I know myself, I love myself, and I'm happy by myself, so I don't need you. I want you, so you should be an addition to my life, and
Every man's dream to have a woman that doesn't need him.
I should not be weighed down by you. 3, I have goals and aspirations that I take very, very seriously, and you have to be a support system on that. And 4, know your fucking intentions. I'm going to ask you your intentions, and if you don't have an answer for me, or if it's I don't know, or I'm not ready yet, then I'm not the one for you. Because I'm playing no games. I'm really not. I have no more time left to waste.
Of course you don't, ma'am.
I don't
You're
know.
old.
I hope I don't fall.
Yeah, where are all the men, like the good, real men at?
Dating is so dumb.
I am single by choice because the dating pool is contaminated.
I don't have, like, even kind of a boyfriend.
Not even kind.
I don't have someone that I'm texting that's a guy that might someday be my boyfriend. There's, like, nothing going on right now.
When somebody says they don't want a relationship, but then they go out and get a girlfriend the next day, the with you is silent like the G in lasagna.
5'5". You a gignet? I'm assuming he meant giant. Looking like 75 kilograms. Also, hard pass. 30 plus years and still haven't figured out how to live healthy. Real Marriott vibes. No thank you. Yes, I am 5'5". I don't know kilograms, so I looked it up, and it said it converts to 165 pounds, and that is exactly what I weighed in yesterday at. So yeah, I am 5'5", 165 pounds. I am so sorry as a size 6 woman I offend you.
My girlfriend is a size 0, guys. Yes, so she's not healthy.
I don't understand the comment about live healthy, because I am very healthy, so.
No, you're not, ma'am. Not
Not
at
really
that
sure
weight.
there, but okay, dude.
In praise of older men in my age range, I see you and I choose you. And you know why? I am a 46-year-old woman. I am not a young woman.
Yes, ma'am, but those men don't choose you. That's why you're still single at 46.
But for whatever reason that I can't still wrap my brain around, I have younger men orbiting. I have younger men who want access. And I've spent some time with these younger men. And yes, they are pretty to look at. So are younger women, right? We can't lie. I'm not going to try to convince you that a 26-year-old female is going to be like hard on the eyes just because my 46-year-old self wants to be all insecure. No, they're pretty to look at. Young is beautiful. But when I hang out with younger guys, there's something missing. They're visually nice to like take in through my eyeballs, but they just don't have the like weight that a man who's been through it. I thought of this the other day.
Yes, ma'am. Because a woman wants a man that can lead her. It's not the same. We, men and women, are not the same.
It was like, it's like I'm attracted to the fact that a man in my age range is a little bit dead inside. And I find that very sexy.
No, ma'am. The men that you've met are dead inside. The simps. Those men are dead inside.
Because if you've really lived your life, even if you've had a fantastic life, then you've had your heart broken, you've dealt with health stuff, you've been through the ups and downs financially, you've had your heart crushed once, if not twice, you've aging parents. I mean, you've been through life. And that's sexy. It's sexy. It makes you a man and not a boy or a woman.
Yes, ma'am, but men and women are not the same. You want a leader, you want a provider, you want a man that's gone through life. We don't look for the same things in women.
Woman and not a girl. A little bit dead inside, I'm telling you. It's the like intangible spice of what I can see in my heart and soul these days is what I want.
Just think about it, guys. Just think about it. The next guy that she will be with now has a recording of her saying that she likes men that are a little bit dead inside. Think about how good that man will feel when he sees this video.
I don't want just someone that's pretty to look at. I can look at them on Instagram. But in real life, I want you to have been through the ringer. Because I have too. Because we all have.
I am not dating. And I have no intention on ever dating, I don't think. I went to an engagement party a few weeks back and I had an interaction with a man. And that was enough for me. Let me just give you a quick rundown of this interaction. I was with one of my girlfriends. We weren't sure if it was a BYOB, so we brought our own anyways. It was
What is a BIOB, guys? Let me know down in the comments.
in an event space, so there was a little kitchenette, so we had our drinks in there. While we were making one, a man came in and he was like, "Why are you drinking that?" He's like, "There's communal drinks here, drink that." We're like, "No, it's fine. Like, we brought stuff, so we'll save that for people who maybe didn't." He was like, "Drink it." No, thank you. Anyways, this went on for about a minute, and then he showed us what he had brought. I don't really drink, so when he showed me the label, I didn't know what it was. I just read it, and it said Kraken. So I was like, nice. He looked me dead in my face and was like, Ontario Kraken. Nice. Then he just continued to stare at me like this. So there's me looking at my friend, looking back at him, trying to like avoid eye contact because I don't know what's happening. After an awkward silence, he goes,
I don't know what's happening either, ma'am.
He goes, "I cannot believe that there are people that don't know the difference between Kraken and Ontario Kraken."
If they wanted to, they would. No, wait. If they won't, somebody else will? No. I got it. If they won't, I will. If they won't give me what I need from them, I will give it to my goddamn self. Yep, that's right.
Do you guys want to know what happens when you reach the end of Tinder? It actually recycles everybody that you've already swiped left on, just to see if...
I've never reached the end of Tinder. I didn't use it much, but I never reached the end. That's just sad.
If your standards lowered. Nah, I don't think so. But you don't have that problem where you live.
Dear God, my boy, with all due respect, the new set of men that you put out here is not your best work. It's not your best work. You be on me all the time about doing my best, and this is not your best. It can't be.
This is so cringy.
I know you said we're supposed to kiss a couple frogs when we find our prince, but these ain't frogs. These ain't frogs. These are dinosaurs and Pinocchio.
Well, from my post of being 40 and single, I got so many comments. I got lots of lovely ones. I also got some really, really horrible ones. And this came up a few times, actually, so I wanted to talk about it. Even the married ones are still looking for the right person. So a lot of people are like, you just need to settle now. It doesn't matter. Your expectations are too high. My expectations aren't high. I just...
If you're single at 40, your expectations are too high. It's simple.
want to meet someone and be with someone that I connect with. Because I'm single at this age doesn't mean that I have turned down everyone and I feel like I'm better than anyone else. No, I've been in a few relationships and they haven't worked.
This just shows other men that they can't trust your judgment because you've chosen only the wrong men.
So you don't have to settle in life. I don't think you should have to settle. I'm not looking for this picture perfect guy who has everything. I just want someone who makes...
He just has to have 90% of what I want. That's all.
Makes me feel good. So the ones that say, just settle down, stop being so fussy, stop being this, stop being that, and all the hate I got on that post, please just leave your comments, because...
So if somebody tells you you have to settle, that's a hate comment.
No one wants to read them, and...
then don't.
Yeah, I genuinely believe in what this response is saying, because I know a lot of people that are married that are in situations where they would rather not be married. What are your thoughts?
So I recently reconnected with an ex-lover since I've been single. So I'm not trying to add to my roster, you know, he's just, girls got to get it too, right? So anywho, I saved his number in my phone again, but I saved it under ghost. Well, he found out and he's not happy about it, but if the shoe fits. So what does he do? Yeah, he's gone already. He's already gone. But I mean, this is his MO. He's a ghost. He trips out. He freaks out. Dips out. Shit's too complicated. It's just, it's best to know what you're dealing with before you deal with it, I guess. He couldn't handle it, so oops.